guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server on our free-to-play account, and brand new patch notes are up. That is right, guys. Patch notes 1.88 are now currently up, which brings us the Awakened Lightbearer hero Thane, the Veiled Wind. We knew he was coming. We've seen a lot of sneak peeks. They also have an event over here right now that we'll look at in just a minute. That is all focused around the Lightbearer. Have some videos, have some backstory. I love how they're doing the Awakened heroes. Majority of the heroes, especially the regular faction heroes, they just kind of drop them, and there's not the big backstory, the videos, everything of that nature. With the Awakened Lightbearer being the first of the 4 primary factions, he is getting a lot of love and support out of here. Now, looking at the notes, of course, his trials are going to be available. Added a new skin for Rosaline, the kind called Lost Dreams. Now, we've seen a snap or like kind of like a snapshot of this when it came to Dolly's newsletter. It is a very cool, kind of like an older style, I would say, like, you know, made costume, and which can be purchased for a discounted price at the wardrobe during a limited event period. The skin will be removed from the wardrobe after the event. So this skin is going to be a purchase only for Rosaline skin, which again, a lot of players had questions about this. It is going to be a purchase only. And then when the purchase event ends, the skin will be removed of the wardrobe. So after it does leave, you will not be able to get the skin again, guys, if you do not purchase it during the time that it is available. Now, the Hunting Fields new test season will begin on 5/1. So we know that the 5-team or 5-player squad. So you have each faction, including Celestials, Hypogeans, and your dimensional heroes, which again will be pretty cool. It's a good event. Really choosing which faction you're going to build and how you're going to play in there with people. It's really good to go ahead and group up with other people from your guild or people you know on Discord, things of that nature. It adds a really easy communication aspect to it. So added the final boss, the Skeletal Terror Deluxe, and other bosses. Added the Den of Bones and Black Bone Market tiles. That'll be interesting to see exactly what they do if they're adding special tiles in there. Not sure if those are going to be the boss tiles or if they're going to have another functionality. Players can acquire hunter marks and gear by completing the Den of Bones with hero stamina, which do not count towards the limit of tiles the players occupied. Players can spend hunter's marks to purchase challenge seals and awakening rune choice chests in the Black Bone Market. So you can use hunter marks to purchase challenger seals. We know the challenger seals are what allows you to fight bosses. A lot of players do kind of run short on challenger seals because before this you actually got, it was pretty limited with the amount that you got, and you would kind of feed them to your strongest player. But now with the hunter marks, you can buy them, which I think is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And the awakened runes, we know those are specifically to the heroes, so you can do the awakening on your heroes, purchasing them out of that Black Bone Market. Again, they continue to make improvements on this game mode, which I absolutely love right there. Isle of Gold is back, guys. The Isle of Gold is just kind of a loot fest. Even when you go and you invade other players, it is just loot. I really hope in this version of it that they did update the loot and kind of how it was built. Again, a lot of players, they've ran this. I think this is our 4th version of this. They made some balancing adjustments and building effects, but the loot needs to be adjusted to make it actually viable and making it a good reason to pillage within the Isle of Gold. Engraving Rewind. Yes! That is awesome. So there is going to be an Engraving Rewind event that is coming back. I can finally, absolutely finally, get rid of my engraving on Thorin. I engraved Thorin when engraving came out. Definitely a mistake. Do not engrave Thorin, guys. There's no absolute reason for it, but that is very cool. There's going to be another Engraving Rewind, which is a reset. During the event, players can reset a hero's eternal engraving level. This, in addition, a lot of players didn't know or didn't realize that if you engrave a hero, you can no longer swap scroll them. So a lot of players were stuck with a hero with level 1 engraving that you can no longer swap scroll, which kind of sucked. But this is coming back, guys. We really feel, and I feel personally, that this should be something that comes back let's say once a month, maybe every 3 months, once a quarter, whatever it may be, that there's just an option to reset a hero that you didn't build, or resetting a hero. Honestly, that is no longer relevant within AFK Arena. As we continue to pump out additional heroes here, just like we're getting the Awakened Thane, a lot of the engraving might not be necessary, or might be heroes that actually fall out of the meta. A lot of players built Arthur up. Arthur doesn't really have much of a presence anymore. We do see him in some kind of niche comps, but overall really not too used. Added the Thane themed Rising Winds to the Voyage of Wonder. Very cool, guys. Again, this is really the methodology that they had to build when it came to these Awakened heroes, is putting stories behind them, putting skills, putting a lot of content around them, just because they are super expensive to get. And if you're not buying your time emblems, good luck getting them, honestly, because you can't use the diamonds. But that is going to be very cool to see the new voyage. Added new Tower of Light quests, which become available after stage 2960. Time emblems can be acquired by completing certain floors, as stated by these quests, to further help player progression. So now they added time emblems, not just the Stargazer cards to the Tower of Light, but now they have started including the time emblems in the Tower of Light, which makes me assume that they're going to add them in the rest of the tower shortly. But the Tower of Light, because Thane is the Lightbearer hero, the Tower of Light, of course, is the Lightbearer tower. I'm not sure if they're going to do this, let's say next time, if they do a Wilder Awakened hero, they're going to add the time emblems to that Wilder tower, which would be very cool to see. New Misty Valley, guys, we just talked about this in the absolute crazy amount of loot you get out of Misty Valley, guys. Not only the chests, the Poe coins, the stones, you get heroes, you get engraving mats. It's honestly probably one of the best places and the most consistent places to get a ton of additional loot out of there. Added the new feature Echoes of Time in the library. Players can now replay some Esperian legend stories, so pretty cool there. Added formation recommendations for quick placement in campaign, King's Tower, Twisted Realm, Fable Realm. Optimize the logic for change artifact in the battle, so a little bit of a change there. Hero adjustments, guys, let's see. Audrey fixed an issue where voiceovers in the hero display, actual battle effects were unchanged, which is fine. Fixed an issue affecting the Resplendent Dancer skin, which caused the Twin Terrors skill to display inversely as opposed to the original skin. They've had a lot of problems with skins. We've seen probably more bugs from skins than anything else. Fixed an issue that caused the Glacial Child's skin to hinder the battle verification process. And then Grez fixed an issue that caused the Loyal Protector skin to hinder the battle verification process. Again, this is what we've kind of seen with a lot of different skins. There's been some problems with them, guys. So overall, that is it for the patch, guys. So new Misty Valley's coming. We're getting our time emblems within the Tower of Light. The Awakened Thane is coming. Reset Engraving is coming, guys. Absolutely awesome with that. Isle of Gold is coming. Hunting Fields is coming. Skin for Rosaline is coming. Then, of course, guys, the Awakened Lightbearer Thane, which, if you checked out the video yesterday, they have the Winds of Change. This is actually the beginning part to the Awakened version of Thane. We've already seen the story. Now we need to get the overview in a couple hours, skills, realm, and then, of course, the video for Awakened Thane himself. So, guys, that'll do it for the patch. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.